third X Games appearance, Lucas Foster.
Start things out.
Now, lots to like about Lucas Foster. One of them, if you follow him on Instagram, is he has got a double alley McTwist, which I think is probably one of the biggest double McTwists that I've ever seen. And we'll see if he has the speed to throw that here tonight. But if you're just joining us, obviously have a little bit of a competition delay. There's an alley McTwist. Single puts it down, very solid. But we have had a little bit of a contest delay due to that snow. The good thing about doing this event at nighttime is visibility isn't as affected because those lights are so bright, but the speed and the the consistency of those half-pipe walls with that fresh snow is a little bit more difficult to ride than when it's not snowing, Brandon, but a full pull in run one rider one.
And if you're just joining, ever seen here in the Monster Energy SuperPipe, he is Scotty James.
Look at how he 180s into the pipe. Starts this off with a switch McTwist, higher than I have ever seen anybody do a switch McTwist. That was a thing of beauty, folks. You know, we saw Valentino do that switch method. I think a switch McTwist executed that well is even more difficult. Oh, okay. Scotty James says, I don't care about the conditions. You guys can talk about that all night. I'm going to do a massive switch McTwist. I'm going to do a switch back 12 and deal with it.
I came here to play.
Yeah. What? That switch McTwist. It's one thing to do these tricks. You know, you can do a switch McTwist, but to do it that high above this super part.
This is the Scotty James we annually see in perfect conditions.
I love this final hit right there. So,
look at that shot. The entire state of Colorado is here.
Are you kidding me? Are you absolutely kidding me?
SuperPipe, we're going commercial free this entire segment thanks to Monster Energy. And we now drop in Ruka Hirano.
Okay, Ruka Hirano, switch back 10 double on that first hit. We saw Scotty James do that switch back 12 at the bottom. And you could kind of make an argument just the blind landing of that switch back double 10, definitely in the technicality realm of the switch back double 12. So Ruka Hirano, that was a sneaky good run, Brandon. Lots to like in here. Let's pick it apart though. Left foot forward is natural way of riding. Here he takes off with his right foot forward. Switch back double 10. 3 full times around, goes off axis twice, and here's that final hit. Left foot forward takeoff.
I love it.
1260 brings that around, hands off the snow.
But it doesn't really seem to be impacting our brightest stars as Scotty James is leading this thing. But next to drop in Kaishu Hirano, our bronze medalist from 2022.
Landing pretty flat on that method, Brandon, and you could see he opts out of tricking on that second hit. Very good slash. Everything he does, he makes look good.
The one thing I will say that is clear when I look at Kaishu, when I look at Valentino, is the guys that are really known for their amplitude seem to be hampered the most right now in the pipe.
Absolutely. You know, there's things that I look really forward to, and one of them was watching Kaishu go a bajillion feet out of this thing and just unable to.
Hey, we want you to get your swagging rights. X Games Aspen limited edition merchandise collection available now at shop.xgames.com. Look at the swag down here at the base of Buttermilk. Got a Hirano. We know he has the triple cork. Now this might not be the night that we see it, but who knows? If he's trying to swing for the fences here, not in podium position, is it something that crosses his mind, Craig?
You know what, I have to answer that honestly, and I think, well, oh, he's gonna go 1440. That's what I was gonna say, Brandon, is, yeah, maybe not the triple, but he has so many bigger tricks, like that 1440 we saw off the top. That's 4 360s around.
Backside 900.
So a much better run than we have seen from Ayubo Hirano thus far in the final, but yeah, it'll be interesting. I don't know if that touches Scotty James's technicality with that, that switch McTwist, the switch back double 12, but you gotta love this hit right here. Frontside 1440. We've seen a bunch of frontside 12s. Those have been unreal, but we haven't seen a 1440 yet.
Well, we've always seen it year in, year out with Ayumu. The impressive tricks for him generally happen right out the gate.
Yeah.
We've seen back-to-back 14s, and sometimes his undoing has been how he finishes his runs, whereas Scotty seems to get better as the run goes. Will we see the amplitude from Valentino here on this run?
That was switch. That was switch, Brandon.
Somewhere Danny Davis is smiling.
So Valentino up with that frontside 1260, but as you can see, just not a ton of amplitude until that one really finds a little bit of gas there on that final hit for the frontside 1080. But I really have to applaud that first hit from Valentino. I mean, conditions, we've said it a number of times, they're not ideal, yet he still takes all the MPH he can, all the miles per hour into that wall on the switch heels. So you look at the 1260 right there. And then this final 1080, I thought he had, not a lot of speed, but for some reason, good.
So good on that first run. Did he save his best for last? And could he possibly move up here?
Drop it in. Last run.
Nice back 9 tail grab there from Jan Schur. It goes into the 1080s there. There's the 1260, very, very solid landing on that one. And then adds some rotation. So do that alley-oop 540 in the run that got him into currently third place there, but he adds some rotation to that one right there.
Jan Scherer re-entering the chat, Craig.
Absolutely. And this comes into strategy, right? He's got that 1260, puts it in the exact same place. He's already put it down, but here is where he adds rotation. There's that alley-oop. See how he spins to the left? Natural way of spinning would be right. You spin down the pipe, but he spins up the pipe, kind of alley-oops up, then adds another 360 onto that 540 that we saw.